Hey you guys, it's your magical girl from another world here, and today I have something a little bit different in mind. Today I'm going to turn this cat Squishy into one of the guards from Squid Games. Wow, what a unique idea, totally has never been done before.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a...
So let's get into the games. So first I'm just taking some yellow puffy paint in the color Sunny Yellow. Next I'm going to be taking a whole bunch of white puffy paint and a whole bunch of blue puffy paint. The white puffy paint is in classic white, and then the blue puffy paint is in the color Blueberry. It has a little bit of glitter in it, so the bottom of the cupcake is going to look a little bit fancy. I got these little jars at Dollar Tree, by the way. You're gonna want to let everything dry between each and every layer you paint. Oh, and also, don't get discouraged if you see everything come out like roughly clear like it is right now. You just have to let everything dry in between. Just keep on layering it up. It just goes to show all you gotta do is just be patient, and pretty soon everything will come together. So the color scheme of this cupcake is going to be vaguely inspired by the hallway that the contestants have to walk through before they start each game. I figured that would be a cute idea, so that way even the color scheme is a bit of a reference in itself. I don't know, I just kind of thought it would be cool. Now what should we do about these ears? I know.
Yeah!
Now I just gotta sweep these off to the side. Next, I'll be taking this pencil and I'll be drawing a rough outline of my triangle as well as my mask. So first, I'm going to be taking some red and white puffy paint, and I'm going to be mixing those so I could get the pink color for their tracksuits. See? Now it looks a little bit like the guard's uniform. And then I'll be filling in the mask outline with some black paint. Next, I'll be taking the thin end of this ball tool and I'll be dipping that into some white paint. Then I'll be making a rough sketch of our triangle in some white puffy paint for our mask. Next, I'll be taking some of this yellow puffy paint. I didn't bother mixing it in with anything because I really liked how obnoxious and bright the yellow color was in contrast to everything else. I just figured that it looked nice and standed out really well. Anyway, I'm just going to be taking some of that and I'm just going to be kind of globbing it on to the top of the cupcake. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just glob it on and have a good time, I guess. Then you're going to take some polymer clay sprinkles and you're going to add that to the frosting part of our cupcake. And then I'll be taking some red and white puppy paint yet again. I'm just gonna add a ton of white and only a little bit of red this time, only because I wanted to have like a lighter red color to be on top of this cupcake. That's the end of our first squishy. I kind of really like how this squishy came out. Like, the way how I kind of see it, it's like if you've ever worked in an office space, I guess. Sometimes the boss likes to bring in like donuts or whatever for everybody. The whole idea behind this cupcake was basically that. Like, oh, it's the higher ups coming to bring up celebratory cupcakes. I don't know, that's my little lame story behind the idea for this little cupcake. What's a show without a few contestants? Next, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this little latte to represent the contestants of the show. This little guy is pretty fudging cute. As you can tell, he has a little bit of a wild streak. He has a few markings on his cup that says I love you a latte, but this isn't really what I'm going for. So next, for the green color, I'm going to be mixing some of that nice glittery blueberry color, and I'm going to be mixing that with a little bit of yellow, so that way we get the nice green color for our tracksuits. And I'll also be mixing that with a little bit of white. I'm just gonna cover it up with some white paint until I can't see it anymore. Then I'm going to set that aside to dry. And then I'm going to take some of these cookie cutters and I'm going to be dipping them in the green paint from earlier. And I'm going to be stamping that into the nice plain part of the cup. So for this wannabe Starbucks logo part, I'm gonna be covering that up with some of the green paint from earlier. So next I'll just be taking some tape and running it over a towel a couple of times, as well as poking it with my fingers a bit, just so I can get rid of some of the stickiness on it, so it won't damage the bottom of the cup, while simultaneously protecting it from the top of the And then to replace the words on the copy, you could take this sewing pin and dip it into some white puffy paint. Or you could pick the number of your choice to represent your favorite character. I'm going to be picking number 1 since that represents my favorite character. But of course you could choose either number to represent any character that you like. Next, I'll be taking some of this brown puffy paint and I'll be adding it to the top. Wait, why isn't this working? Here we go.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse!
Mother! I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make, and I can't wait to make even more videos like this. Bye!